Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is into Reverie, and we are of course doing the post-game content of the game, and we are in the corridor and we are slowly making our way through all the remaining stratums. Don't know exactly how many there are, but there has to be a bottom somewhere. And just like before, we're just gonna do boss to boss to boss. The in-between part, I'll take care of it myself. And by now, we have quite the super team with us, so we should be able to handle most things. And of course, with every layer we go deeper, the faster we level up. So this team is only going to get better and better as time goes on. And the only thing we have to do is to make sure that the people we pick will have the best accessory and the best weapon available to them, and I think we're getting there. I also brought McBurn as a really nice backup, and I am actually contemplating of switching Rean for McBurn and putting Rean on the permanent support part, because McBurn is actually pretty decent, to be honest. And very strong. His base stat is already on the same level as Ariel, so that's the thing that I'm contemplating for this. But for now, we have one blue stone. We've got the last yellow stone as well, so we'll be opening that up as soon as we defeat this mid-boss. So let's go and see who we have to contend with. No glitch, so it's ooh, this is a cruel setup. Fighting alongside. Bad memories if they were in our team. Yes, let's begin.
A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
Yeah, since this is a team comprised of by the corridor itself, should be more than capable of handling this.
All for one? I'm up.
Alright.
My turn.
Okay.
Charging.
Savage winds, be as one with my sword. Here I go!
Give me some nice numbers.
Escapist! Funeral! Oh! Second flash! Raging Tempest!
So nice.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8 leaves. Breaking dawn!
My turn now.
Really good. Alright.
Hold out! Black Tortoise!
My turn now.
Definitely your turn now. And they will probably go all into their enhanced state. Having said that, no, I don't think Death Craft the two ladies will be enough, so let's keep it for what it
Activating
is.
drive. Yeah. Ha.
Not on my watch!
we should be able to survive this. Fully healed, defense up. Unless there's an insta-kill in this, we should be fine.
You'll regret that!
Engaging.
Very engaging.
All for one? Very well.
Savage wins.
Very well. March in!
Too late!
Right, not too
You
bad.
have the
Nice
look of
time
one
as
who's
well.
overcome a great many
333.
hardships.
What a coincidence. I was thinking the same thing of you.
And again, next out experience.
Nice! That'll do it.
And while we are traveling from one part of Stratton to the next, I am leveling up random characters to 160. Just that if I want to do the trials in between the episodes, then they are ready.
A true warrior always seeks improvement.
But I've already seen that. I'm guessing the level requirement for missions is gonna go up and up because we made everyone 140. Now we're gonna get 150. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go to 160 after that.
It's only natural. Stats updated.
Yeah, and I have mentioned in the comments, I don't think I've mentioned in the episode, I do want to try and see if by the end of the last extra episode, when we reach that bottom, that we can get to the SSS rank. Yeah, I'm sure we can get there.
That's how it goes.
I did it! Even perfection can stand to improve. There's more where that came from.
Yeah, and as surprised, the mid boss is nothing to sneeze at, so I might consider skipping the one of 7 if there is a 7 stratum. Ooh, burn.
Okay, let's go.
That's new. Very cool. That will be fun to play around with.
Executing recovery program.
Alright, but first, let's have some unsealing to do, right? See who our last character will be. I have an idea.
Initializing
who it
trading
could
process.
be, considering we have one friend group that's missing one person. I would love to have her with us. Let's see. Oh. Already did that, I guess.
Sealing stones unsealable.
Item inventory.
Yes. You get some really nice accessories from these depths, that's for sure.
Item inventory. Rare item inventory. Yay.
Ooh, a true composure.
Item inventory.
Yeah, we want anything with the word pure in it accessory-wise.
Rare item inventory.
Because those
Yay.
will be perfect. And I think it's true with the quartz ones.
Item inventory. Rare item inventory.
Ooh, Zemuria. Oh, and a black Zemurian shard. Even here we can get those. perfect, because they're expensive. It takes us 100 U material
inventoried.
in order for one shard. So whenever we can get them in different ways on easier, that's a lot better.
Rare item inventoried.
A true
Yay.
enchantment. Yes. Alright, let's unseal our gold. And it should be the last one. Yeah, it is her. I knew she would be here. Because he was the only one that was
You
missing.
needed a Taito specialist, and you got Angelica Ragnar. Now, where are all those lovely kittens who need a hug from yours truly?
I'm sure there are plenty of kittens watching the videos. So leave me alone, please. Angelica has entered the Reverie corridor. She can now aid her allies in battle. She can also be sent as a tag-along. Yeah, as this might be a bit harsh for the people already here, having her around. She could be a pretty good ally, or just another one for the pile. I'm just curious to see what kind of master quartz she has with her, and if we can use that or not. One step forward is now available. Ooh, Makarov. What sweet dream come true is this, reunited so soon with my beloved Toa. Not to mention several other angelic maidens in the flock. Is this heaven? It's heaven, isn't it? You can tell me? We can change planes of reality, but you'll never change, Angie. Still, it's a relief to have you with us too. Let's fight together like the good old days. Obviously, I wouldn't want to miss the chance to impress you, my sweet.
Unsealing pedestal activated.
Alright, perfect. Another clear for the golden stones. And this should be the last one. So no more characters. I think the most craziest one we found so far is McBurn. And in all honesty, I kinda like it that he was part of it. Just because he's so
missions.
off the wall. No here, just the golden seals. 550 points. Awesome.
Confirming rank points accumulated.
And let's see
SS
what the
Liberation
heavenly
rank
burst here
acquired.
is.
Transferring high rank reward.
A lot of defense, like a lot of defense, movement and speed. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm already making him in like the most intrusive person on our team with the amount of things he can do. Look at that, even more. Robotus is, well, let's say strength a little bit, but let's be honest, it's just a splash in the bucket, isn't it? Or her. Because she's becoming way more useful than Altina. I know very well we didn't have a lot to begin with itself. Yeah, why not? That way we can raise the defenses of everyone within our main team around the same level, like above 4,000. That would be very nice. Alright, so now we have a decision. Do we do the Daydream now or go straight through to the end of the 6th stratum? That is curious indeed. Now, I think I'm gonna start with Daydream because we're not super far
Rendering
in,
browsing
and we
interface.
should be able to really fit this in an episode. So let's go for it. Early March 1207 of the Septian calendar. After commanding the Western Army in the war, the one-time head of Lemaire's forces was said to remain principal of Thor's branch campus. To that end, she found herself poring over reams of paperwork. Ah, there. I suppose it's time for a break. When I first took this position, I never thought I'd stick with it. But thinking about the changing landscape of the continent, there's great significance behind staying here. I never planned on going back to the provincial army anyway. I need to put my all into being the principal, for Lady Mildine as well. Re-evaluating the structure of the Thor's main campus and the revival of club activities. Well, the main campus is going to see major changes and the branch campus is going to expand in scope. In addition to reshuffling of the teaching staff, more hands will be brought on board and the number of students will increase greatly. For now, it looks like I'll be in charge of the arts. Instructor Mary and I will have to coordinate not just when it comes to classes but clubs as well. If I remember correctly, she's currently back home taking some time off. I remember when she came to me to talk about her romantic woes. Well, it was at the farewell party the night before the Battle of Jormungandr, and I believe Wallace was there as well. Hey, speak of the devil. It's me. What is it? Ah, I see. Understood. Well now, this should be fun. What will be fun? Count Eltham's residence, St. Ark, the Old Capital.
There you are, Mary. I am sorry for asking you here during such a busy time of the school year. I even caused you to use up some of your valuable vacation time.
Oh, it's perfectly alright. I managed to finish everything I needed to. I'm thankful for the opportunity to take a break and come home for once. So, what is it you want to speak with me about, Father?
Well, you see, I'm happy that your career is going so well. However, bah, I suppose there's no sense in beating around the bush. What exactly is the status of your relationship with, that man?
Oh, do you mean Makarov?
Yes, him. That scruffy-looking commoner with no sense for the finer arts. I learned you two had been seeing each other for over a year, the night before the Great War started. It was still just a phone call, but I could tell from speaking with him that night that he's a strong-willed sort of man. He even Professor Smith's second disciple. However, what exactly has he done in the half year since? He's still yet to give you a formal proposal or buy you a ring.
Yes, but I thought you accepted this explanation when we came to visit.
You mean after the war? Well, to be frank, Professor Smith still has yet to recognize any of the results I've produced thus far. Until that happens, I won't feel as though I've earned my keep as a professional researcher. Once I've accomplished that, then and only then will I be ready to settle down with Mary. So please, I ask that you remain patient for a little while longer. I just need a little bit more time. His words were quite impactful, but they lacked convincing. To make matters worse, I haven't heard a single word from him since. Just what are these results he spoke of? Isn't he an instructor first and foremost like yourself?
Well, I assure you, he has his reasons. Even if you, of all people, find that hard to believe.
Enough. I'd rather move on from discussing him. I summoned you here today to talk about something else entirely. You have a marriage interview coming soon, Mary. Pardon? What in the world are you talking about? Well, I respect the feelings you hold for that man. However, I can tell you how unsatisfied his hesitancy has left you. You say he has his reasons, but not even you understand what result he's searching for, do you? No, not specifically. But he still has my support regardless. That may be, but I can simply stand by and let you wallow in suspense like this. As for this interview, someone very respected was willing to arrange this meeting. It would reflect poorly on our house should you refuse to go through with it now. It's scheduled for tomorrow. I can expect you to be there, yes? Oh, this is all so sudden. You've put me in a position where I can't refuse. Let me be clear. I'm not forcing you to marry this person. I just simply want you to keep your options open. As they say, experience is everything in life. As for the suitor, I'll leave that a surprise. His character is even higher than his social standing, I assure you. That's all. I suggest you get a good night's rest ahead of tomorrow. Father, we're not done talking. I said, that's all. Fine. Please excuse me. After everything that Makarov tried, he still wants to arrange the marriage of his daughter. Really. I wonder who it is. And there's plenty of noblemen I do not want it to be. Daydream. 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Dead Night. Ah, so that's what this is all about. It's my fault that it's come to this. Please, don't blame yourself, I'll be fine. My father said he wasn't going to force anything on me, so he should still respect my decision. Really? Well, that's a relief at least. So does that mean you were at least a little concerned about losing me? A little? More like an absolute panic. Still, you would have to go through this if I were just a little more reliable. Oh, that's not how I see you at all. You're working as hard as you can, and that's something to be admired. No. Getting those results for the old man is just a matter of pride. I'm not going to be the man the ought to be until the job is done. They say I'm the stubborn old goat's second disciple, but I left the institute without presenting a capstone project. Just look at everything George and Tita have already accomplished at their ages. Compared to them, I'm pathetic. Makarov. So, would you happen to be at the branch campus research building again today? Yeah. I know Keep is here, and that makes for the perfect testing ground. The main campus is no slouch, but this is sort of the professor's home turf. I suppose it would be. I take the details of your project are still confidential, yes? Yeah, sorry about that. It's all gotta stay under wraps until it's complete. I promise you'll be the first one to know once the old man's satisfied. And once that's done, I'll be paying your father another visit. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. My father may be impatient, but I'm in no rush, so take your time. It's getting late, so I should go. Yeah, Mary is indeed the perfect match for him, isn't it? Lucky bastard. Please try not to push yourself too hard. I won't. I've only got one class tomorrow, so I was thinking of pulling an all-nighter. But just for you, I'll take it easy, so talk to you soon. He's neck deep in his research as ever. Makarov tries to hide it, but I can tell how concerned he is about me. Oh, he'd be selfish to ask for more than that. But just once, I wish he'd say he was going to come rushing to my side. No. This only goes to show how much faith he has in me. I need to show the same faith in him. I'll have to politely turn down whatever suitor father has arranged for tomorrow. And so the day of the arranged marriage meeting arrived. Much to everyone's surprise, the mediator for said event was none other than the ruler of the Southern province, Marquis high arms. However, the arranged partner Mary was to meet came as an even greater surprise. Ah, so it is him. I thought he was in the picture of the Daydream. Brigadier General Wallace? Oh, excuse me, you were recently promoted to Major General, as I recall. It's fine. I wouldn't expect you to call me by my rank anyway. I believe the last time we saw each other was the evening before the Great War. Yes, I believe so. It's good to see you again. But there hasn't been some sort of mistake, has there? Ah, don't be so rude, Mary. Please forgive my daughter's behavior, Your Lordship, Major General. It's alright. Her surprise is understandable. Major General Bardias has quite the reputation in Sutherland, but he's hardly known as a ladies' man. He's been approached about potential partners for marriage before, but he's never even accepted, even once. It is as the Marquis says, this is my first time meeting with a partner for an arranged marriage. That's because I had never felt anything towards a potential suitress until now. Though I have only met Lady Mary once before, I became somewhat of a secret admirer of hers. What sort of man would I be if I let an opportunity like this pass me by? I had to accept. You feel that way about me, Lord Wallace? Well then, I'm happy that my daughter won the favor of a man such as yourself. Father! Oh, I recall speaking with Lord Wallace and Lady Aurelia about my romantic troubles the night of the party. He should know how I feel, so why is he doing this? In that case, I imagine things should go quite smoothly. Ah yes, so it seems. Force a crowd, wouldn't you say? So why don't we give them some privacy? Take as long as you need, you two. House Eltham and House Bardias are among the most distinguished families in Sutherland. It was my pleasure to serve as the mediator. I'll be expecting good news. I'll do what I can. So... Well, St. Ark truly is a wonderful and charming city, don't you think? Before it was the chalk color it is today, it was the shining white beacon that served as the capital following the calamity of the Dark Ages. And once peace returned, it became the home of Erebonia's renaissance of the fine arts. Oh, correct. It's said that Sutherland's warmer climate played a hand in sparking people's interest and desire for the arts. That's how House Altheim came to own several works of art from the era of the old capital. What about your house, Lord Wallace? Well, House Bardias planted its root in Erebonia after the War of the Lion, so it has a lot of heirlooms from that era. Still, I've always been fond of paintings and music personally. That's part of what draws me to you as a teacher of the arts. Oh, you don't say. That's very flattering. How about I buy us some drinks? Then we can sit on one of those benches and chat some more. Well, alright. It's not quite the same as resting at a cafe, but it sounds delightful in its own way. I had never thought of it that way. Well, it's just my own personal interpretation. That's sad. I didn't take you for the type to have such a deep knowledge of the arts. I'm truly impressed. Maybe so, but I could never compare to you. Your wisdom of the field goes far beyond your years as an instructor. Please, you flatter me. I have to admit that I didn't expect to have such a lively conversation with you about the arts. Do you have conversations like this with Lady Aurelia often? Well, I'd be lying if I said we haven't had our share of meaningful conversations. Though we haven't had the time to talk together like this in some time. My apologies for bringing this up so suddenly, Lady Mary. But were you truly shocked when you realized I was the one here for you today? Yes, but You don't have to apologize. The way I responded back at the estate was unbecoming. I'm sorry for that. I believe I fully gathered my thoughts on the situation now, and I better understand your true intentions. Do you now? Well, I haven't forgotten the advice you gave me on matters of the heart during the send-off party before the war. If I had to guess, you're doing this to help my family retain its respect. You took this meeting knowing full well how it would end, didn't you? Truly sorry for getting you involved in the House Altheim's internal matters. Not at all. I believe there's been a fundamental misunderstanding between us. There has? Well, I spoke the truth when I said that I was quite fond of you. Did you think those weren't my true feelings? Pardon? Well, I'm well aware of how you feel towards Makarov. Given that, it may be uncouth of me to confess my feelings to you now of all times. Though just the same as him, I am at the age where it's time I start to seriously consider marriage, even if there's an obstacle in my way. It's only natural I give an honest attempt to pursue someone who would be a good fit as my partner. And that this someone is me. Yes, and it all started on the night of that party. I saw how wholeheartedly and loyally you cared for Makarov. Irrational as it may be, that drew me to you. So much that I quietly grew to resent him for making you wait like you have. I couldn't help but think that I would never treat you that way. I'm aware that confessing these feelings now will only increase the burden that's weighing on you. But I couldn't simply give up. I'm a stubborn man who lets his pride get in his way. Just like Makarov. Pride is everything to those two. I'm sorry, Lady Mary. I can only imagine how confusing this must be for you. Nevertheless, I want you to understand that my feelings are genuine. He's serious? But if you still don't believe me, then there's somewhere I'd like to have you accompany me. Would you do the honor? Oh, you're referring to Chardin Boutique. But why here? Because there's something I'd like to get for you, if that's alright. Consider it a testament to just how sincere my feelings are. I don't know what to say to that. I can possibly reciprocate, even if your feelings sound sincere. Makarov is the one As I said, I am well aware that what I'm doing is rather unrefined and possibly even unreasonable. All I ask is that you hear me out. I get the sense there's something about your and Makarov's relationship that's still in doubt. That's because he's not necessarily wrong. Father has picked up on that too. That's why he's been so concerned. That look on your face tells me you're aware of this as well. All the more reason I can't simply back down. So basically he's testing how strong her resolve is towards Makarov. How much she really wants to be with him. Because if she can be swayed by him, Bardius, right now in this situation, then her love for Makarov is not true enough, not strong enough. And it's better to know now than later when they're married. What's this? I know a ring would be a bit too sudden, but I hope you can accept this. Wallace presented Mary with a stunning corsage. Is this a Marguerite corsage? That's right. In the language of flowers, the Marguerite means true love. It represents my feelings towards you. True love. I also ask that you consider social standing, as two people that both come from noble houses. I'm only the son of a baron, but I do have an accomplished military career under me. That seems to be enough to satisfy Count Altheim. And as a man, I'm confident I can make you happy. Given the direction things have gone since the war, I suspect the next era will be a trying one for the nobility. Our house could support one another through it if we were together. I suppose that's true. It's alright. I'm not asking for an immediate answer. My only hope for today was for us to get to know each other better. I know how unreasonable it would be to expect an answer so soon, so I think we should end things here. I'll come for your answer tomorrow. I hope you'll think carefully about who the best partner for you really is. Well then, I'll take my leave for now. I'll be looking forward to the good news. Oh. How did it come to this? What do I tell Makarov? The best partner for me? How do I truly feel? And so the following day. Well, it sounds as though the two of you had quite a productive day yesterday. I understand you asked us here because there's something you want to say. What is it? Could it be that you've agreed to accept the Major General as a suitor? I am ready for your answer, if you are, Lady Mary. Very well. I spent all of last night giving serious consideration to my response. While I'm incredibly flattered and grateful for your feelings, Lord Wallace, I'm afraid I cannot return them. Are you certain? Oh dear. Might I ask why? It's rather simple. Because I'm in love with Makarov. Are you really? Yes. Please forgive me for being rude, but you're sure that love is real? Of course I am. In that case, could I ask you to explain your feelings to us? I need to hear an ample reason why I could never win your heart the way he has. Well, if I'm being honest, I don't know how to explain it myself. Would starting at how Makarov and I first met suffice? Go on. This is a good opportunity for me to learn as well, so please, continue, Mary. Well, I was still a naive, sheltered girl when I was first hired by Thors. I didn't know whether I was cut out for teaching. My first days were full of stumbles, and I felt as though I was always causing problems for my colleagues. I recall Makarov in particular being rather cold, and even consider him frightening. But as we interacted more and more, I came to know his true character. Yet at first glance he seemed slovenly and came across as aloof. But the truth was, he was watching over me more than anyone else. Makarov was giving me help and advice in his own nonchalant way. That isn't to say that he was giving me special treatment, it was just simply how he was. And as the days passed, I began to respect him for it without even realizing it. And even grown fond of the heartwarming relationship he holds with his niece Mint. And then, after the Civil War ended, my feelings became all too clear to me. It wasn't just respect I felt toward him. Oh. Isn't that something? But why him of all people? Father, does the 10-year age gap and difference in social standing bother you that much? I don't believe any of that matters when it comes to matters of the heart. I agree. Sometimes she does fall for a person just because they're them. And if that's the case, then age and standing doesn't matter a single damn thing. It really doesn't. Well...
I understand that I'm a sheltered woman who lacks enough life experience to lecture anyone on the matters of the heart. But I believe in my heart that my love for Makarov is true, and I wish to make our love come true. And so, I must apologize. Perhaps it would be better if we forgot this arrangement was ever proposed.
Why forget? It was still done in honor, in full respect. He didn't do anything uncouth or anything like that. And Mary has every right to decline it if her feelings are not true. Don't think we have to forget, just say no.
So that's how it is. I see how deep your feelings for Makarov run now.
Then, does that mean you...
You feel that strongly about him, Mary?
How could any of us deny it after hearing all that?
I would urge you not to be so hasty, Lady Mary.
That voice, is it... Well, hey, I was wondering where you were. Please, pardon my intrusion, Lord High Arms and Count Altheim. I understand an arranged marriage is being discussed today. It was only right for me to drop what I was doing to come straight here. Whatever do you mean? Are you saying you're in favor of this arranged marriage, your ladyship? That I am. But why? Well, I cannot deny that your feelings for Makarov are genuine, Lady Mary. However... Right, there's still the matter of how Makarov himself feels. I can recognize that you do indeed love him, but what if that love is unrequited? Well, his tone is so much more serious than before. I assure you that isn't the case. I know he feels the same about me. Well, if that's the case, then why is it that you two haven't been seeing each other much as of late? He did not leave you behind and take his research to the branch campus hangar? Yes, he has been in leaves, but that's because there's an important project Macross has no choice but to finish. You don't sound very sure of yourself, Lady Mary. Again, I cannot deny that the two of you share a genuine bond. But could the same not be true of yourself and Wallace? I have known this man since we were students, and never once has he let me down. He has always met my expectation and lent his support, as a noble, a soldier, and a comrade. Yeah, these two really do feel like, on some level, they're best friends. Especially with how she's talking about him right now. Oh, and if he directed that loyalty to someone he loved, I have no doubt he would devote himself to them. He would never leave your side and keep you waiting. He would live up to your expectation and become a better partner to you than Makarov ever could. Something tells me you suspect that as well. Yeah, and however important that can be in a relationship, that's not everything, is it? Like I said, sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants. My, even Count Le Guin recognizes what kind of man the Major General is. Mary, I understand how sincere your feelings are. All I want is for you to choose a partner who will prioritize your happiness above all else. That is my only wish as your father. Yeah, but it has to go both ways, you know what I mean? Like, she wants, yeah, to Makarov have all attention for her, but the other way around too. She wants him to succeed at what he wants to do. She knows how important that capstone project is to Makarov, and she wants to support him in any way she can. And in that way, Makarov will support her too, once the capstone project is done. Oh, I can possibly change how I feel so easily. What can I say to them? Makarov,
Now hold your horses. If anybody's gonna be by Mary's side, it should be me.
Makarov? Hey, looked like we made it, just in the nick of time. Ah, what a shame. I was hoping to see what would happen if it took you longer. You can be a real bully sometimes, you know that? What are these? Well. Looks splendid. Is this the machine I've been hearing so much about? The new soul that you've been developing with the aid of Schwarzer and the others. Is it finished? Yes, I even got Professor Smith to acknowledge it as my capstone project. It's still a while before it's announced to the public, so keep it a secret. But now that it's done, there's nothing stopping me from standing by your side. I'm finally a man worthy of you. Oh, Makarov. Worthy, huh? A little ironic, would you say? Your project is what kept her waiting and led you to interrupting an arranged marriage proposal in the first place. I'm not going to make any excuses. What I do know is that I could never call myself a man again if I didn't stop what was happening. And let's be honest, this is what Mary wanted. For him to come running to her, to rescue her, as a knight in shining armor. Well, I know I half-ass some important things when it comes to a lot of things in life. I'm always shooting myself in the foot, be it with research or Mary. But she lost me for who I am. And better yet, she's the most devoted person I've ever met. And I'm not just talking about our relationship. Mary has everything I lack. She's the other half I've been missing. She's also the most beautiful and charming woman I've ever met. Oh, good goodness, And all of that scared me. I doubted myself. I may be older than her, but I'm hardly any more experienced when it comes to love and all that. Do I even deserve to be with her? More importantly, can I truly make her happy? When I heard about this suitor business for a brief moment, I thought it was for the best. I simply lacked confidence in myself. Deep down I knew that producing results with my research was only an excuse. But now I have what it takes to harden my resolve. I'm not going to deceive Mary or myself anymore. I am sorry, Major General, but I'm not letting you or anyone else have her. I don't care about our difference in social standing, how decorated you are, or if you're better suited for her than I am. Nothing is going to change how I feel about her. Makarov.
You tell him, boss.
Well, when you put it like that, if you feel that strongly about Lady Mary, then I humbly concede. That look in your eye tells me everything I need to know. I won't stand in your way. Yeah, it was a very heartfelt speech. But are you sure this is what you want, Mary?
I am, Father.
Oh my, that is all well and good, but I do believe everyone gathered today to see a marriage be arranged. You wouldn't want to disappoint them? If you're so resolved, then why don't we make it official?
So what now?
Agreed. I think that would be an entertaining way to close out the afternoon. What do you think, Lord High Arms and Count Eltham? But of course. Yes, I suppose there's nothing else to do at this point.
Oh, you got this, Uncle Makarov.
I'm not a perfect man. I'm still immature in a lot of ways, and I know I can be a handful at times. But I know there's nothing we can't beat, so long as we hold on to the love we have for one another. You're someone I need in my life, Mary. So, please, will you marry me?
Oh, Makarov. Of course I will. Nothing would make me happier.
I really do appreciate your concern and help through all of this.
Sorry about the fuss, your lordship. Oh, no need to apologize. I'm grateful I had the chance to see something so wonderful today. Don't mention it. Something tells me things would have worked out between you two even without the theatrics. Oh, and about the Margaret corsage I gave you yesterday, consider it an engagement gift from me to both of you.
Oh, Lord Wallace, does that mean you planned for all of this from the beginning?
Jeez, how am I supposed to top that? I'm sure you'll have plenty of opportunities. The general sure did take me for a ride, though. Whatever do you mean? Well, Wallace was the one who requested my help. But after reflecting on it, I thought it would be more interesting to set him up with you. And I wouldn't mind arranging for it again should Sir Makarov here fail to meet my expectations. Well, I'll pass on in carrying that wrath, thanks. You really are something else, you know that? Pardon me if I'm being a bit too presumptuous, Wallace, but perhaps it's time for you to take a step forward as well. Well, you got me there. Well, like I always said, they always did seem best friends to each other. Maybe that's enough as a basis to take it a step forward in that direction as well. Ooh, wanna tell us what's so funny? Pipe down. Keep your nose out of other people's business for once. Aw, come on. You two wouldn't even have gotten together in the first place if it wasn't for me. Well, she's not wrong. I feel like I owe Mint a lot for pushing us together a few years ago. Sure, but don't encourage her. That's a slippery slope. But I guess I owe it to you for coming with me today. It meant a lot. Well, they are family, and Mint, she is very, very much invested in the relationship between Makarov and Mary. That's 100% for sure. Ah, that's more like it. You're welcome. Jeez, how much time do I have to tell you to be more honest about your feelings? Well, don't let it get to your head, kid. Regardless, today has been a joyous day, wouldn't you say? As long as you're here, could I interest you in joining us for dinner? We can begin the wedding planning over drinks. That sounds great. I'd be happy to. Oh, shall we be off then? People have a way of defying expectations, don't they? Lady Mary was certainly surprised, but I also didn't expect Sir Makarov to fight so valiantly. I know what you mean. Maybe I could learn a thing or two from him. Oh? From the sound of it, you were courting her with everything you had. I find it hard to believe it was all just a performance. Well, who can say? Anyway, Lady Aurelia, if you have some spare time, would you care to cross blades with me? Oh? After a practice duel, are you? It's been a while since we last did battle. Very well. On the condition that it be on horseback. Are you sure? Why not? I'm feeling nostalgic for the duel we had during our academy days. It's a memory that I could never forget. My only regret is that there was no victor. Do you really consider it a draw? I was the president of the riding club and you were a fresh-faced first year. You may as well have won. Not at all. I've never been satisfied with that result. I know when to admit defeat. We really do have phenomenal first years on our hands. To the victor goes the spoils. Since you won, you can make one request of me as the club's president. What do you desire? I don't believe this is a true victory, though. I will answer your question, even if it was a draw. My goal is to demonstrate the potential of the sword, and to do so, I am to become the commander-in-chief of the world itself. Shall the ideas allowed to pass? Then my wish is for you to support me as my right-hand man. That day really takes me back. In retrospect, that was probably where it all began. Huh? Why the smirk? Oh, it's nothing. I'm just thinking this is a good opportunity. I'll face you with everything I have, so this duel's outcome will be more to your liking. Oh, will it now? I should be the one telling you that.
I have no intention of losing here, Sir Wallace Bardius.
I can't remember the last time you were so formal to me. But enough talk. Prepare yourself, Aurelia Le Guin.
Daydream. One step forward. The end. True Storm. Yeah, I like that story. I've said it a lot, but I'm a true sucker for like romancing stories like that. Especially when the story itself hits home quite a lot. So yeah. Let's see. We are way over time for the episode, so we're definitely gonna leave it here. For the next time, we're gonna have the end of the 6th stratum. I will prepare for that. But before we do that, we will talk to everyone around the tree, because that's the only thing we haven't done yet. And then we'll move forward to completing the 6th stratum, seeing if there is another distortion boss there, and of course a little bit more towards the story to see who that girl we saw is, and if it is the one that I think it might be. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.